Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new here. My name's Agneta. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining my YouTube family. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me 90s inspired makeup look, and I'm excited to do this video with you guys because I haven't filmed get ready with me's on my YouTube channel for years. I think it's about 4 or 5 years that 4 years since I last filmed my last get ready with me, and that was like my birthday one when I turned 19. Crazy, right? The reason I never filmed any get ready with me is because when I look back at some of my old makeup videos, they're atrocious, they're scary. So it made me like not want to do any makeup videos because, you know, I was scarred looking at my old makeup videos. But I thought, you know what, let me come back, do an updated get ready with me. And in today's video it's going to be a 90s inspired supermodel look, because if you guys don't know, I'm currently in love with the 90s makeup, the 90s hairstyle. I think I'm in love with like the 60s hairstyles mixed with 90s makeup and 90s fashion. So I'm a mixture of 60s babes with a bit of 90s babes, and that's the vibe that we're going with. And today I'm wearing this beautiful top from PLT, and I love this color. And I currently have my hair in rollers. I'm gonna show you guys at the end how my hair looks. Anyway, let's get into this makeup video. Let me show you guys the makeup look that I'm trying to go for today. I'm trying to go for this glam 90s supermodel look. Currently for my eyebrows, I use the Benefit Brow Gel. Benefit brow products are my favorite brow products. I feel like once you go Benefit when it comes to your eye makeup, there's no going back. Benefit brow products literally make your eyebrows look so amazing. I used to be one of those girls that used, you know, like cheap brow products from like Primark. I used to use 90p drugstore brow pencils. But when I tried Benefit brow gels and Benefit brow products, honey, your makeup will look a whole different vibe. Your eyebrows just look elite when you use Benefit brow products. Maybe it's in my head, but I see the difference. I see when a girl has a Benefit brow gel on her eyebrows and when a girl doesn't. But they're so expensive though, let's not forget about that. Currently for my concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Conceal concealer. The reason I'm using this is because the concealers I like my Tarte Shape Tape dark concealer, they've run out, so I'm having to use a L'Oreal one. But so far so good, I can't complain. I do actually like it like as an everyday concealer. It's not like a concealer that I would use when I'm going out with friends or anything like that. It's more just like a, you know, when your nice concealers run out and you have to use a drugstore concealer, that's the vibe for this one for me right about now. The shade palette of this concealer reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the color Deep. That used to be one of my favorite concealers. So I just use the end of an eyebrow brush and then just try and smudge it, you know, to have the gradient brow. Can you see how that's a little bit more gradient than this side? That's the vibe we're gonna go for. Before doing my eyeshadow, I just like to use a bit of concealer on my eyelid as the base. Okay, and to set the concealer, I just like to use my Collections pressed powder just to set my concealer before I would do my eyeshadow. This Collections pressed powder is actually really affordable. I feel like it was less than £5 and I really love it. I saw one of my favorite Instagram babes, Lisa Gemedy. She uses the Collections pressed powder and her makeup always looks flawless, and I tried it and I really love it. And also for the price, she cute. However, I feel like I'm just old school babes. Like, I love Ben 9 powder, so no matter how many new powders I try, I always revert back to using Ben 9. I know I'm so old school, but I just love it. I feel like it really sits on my face well. And I tried the Laura Mercier translucent powder because I know so many people always rave and talk about how good that powder is, but personally I just don't think it looked nice on me. It looked ashy and it just was not my vibe. Right now I'm using my bronzer as an eyeshadow. I'm starting from the outer corners of my eye and working my way into the inner corners of my eyes. And just pack it on. Every time I do a makeup look with black eyeshadow, I get really nervous, but I'm just using a MAC eyeshadow palette. I'll write the name down next to the screen of this eyeshadow palette. I'm just using a little bit of the black and a little bit of the brown of this MAC eyeshadow palette. I'm working my way in. I'm just cutting my crease using my concealer. So using my setting powder, I'm just going to set the concealer, and it actually ends up looking like an eyeshadow. Oh, okay, I'm liking this. I'm actually really liking how my setting powder is looking really nice on the concealer. This is a Soap and Glory eyeliner, and I really love this eyeliner because of how jet black it is. It really comes out really black on your eyes, and yeah, I love that. So I'm just gonna do a winged eye. I used to be so good at doing winged eyeliners when I was younger, and like winged eyeliner and winged eyeliner used to be really in trend. Now my wing eyeliner game, it's okay, but it's nowhere near as strong as it used to be. So using my MAC highlighter, I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. It just gives it that extra definition and makes your brow bones stand out, and I feel like it just gives your whole face a bit of a lift, highlighting your brow bones. I like to put mascara on before putting my lashes on, just because it allows them to blend in better on my lashes. It allows my natural lashes and the fake eyelashes to blend in well together. The eyelashes I'm going to be using are the Idole London Volume Lashes, and I really love how fluffy these lashes are. And if you know me, I'm really into fluffy lashes. I feel like it really complements my big eyes and makes my eyes look really pretty. For my foundation, I'm going to be using my Lancome 24-hour Longwear foundation. I tried this foundation I think around 3 years ago and I wasn't a big fan of it, but recently I decided to try it again and I really love it. For my concealer, I'm also using my L'Oreal Infallible concealer. And I'm also going to use the Collections pressed powder to set my concealer. I don't really bake anymore. I normally do this thing where I just press the powder down into my concealer. Just pressing the powder down works so much better for me. I remember back in the day I used to have really bad oily skin, so baking was like amazing for me, but I feel like over the years after doing like skin treatments and stuff, my skin isn't as oily as when I was in my late teens, early 20s. Even though I'm 23, I'm still in my early 20s, but like when I was 20, 21, I used to have really oily skin. I kind of miss having oily skin because I feel like people with oily skin, their skin always looks younger compared to people who have dry skin. I feel like when you have dry skin, your skin tends to wrinkle more than people who naturally have oily skin. I know how much people with oily skin hate having oily skin, but be happy with it because that means your aging process isn't as quick. I'm just gonna leave that to set for a bit, and whilst my powder is setting, I'm just gonna contour using my bronzer, and I just like to lightly contour. Across all of my face. I like to go in an upward motion when contouring my cheeks and under my chin. I don't know if that actually does anything, you know, contouring underneath your chin, but I always do that as if it actually makes a difference to my face. And around my forehead, because you know I'm part of the big forehead committee, so forehead needs to be contoured. I'm sorry I haven't really been like chatty in this video. I feel like I haven't really spoke about any topics, but it's because this is my first ever get ready with me that I've done in a long time, so I'm like doing it more as a makeup tutorial rather than a conversational video. I don't know what you guys like. Do you like it when people have conversations with you about relationships, different stuff, or do you just like watching a full makeup tutorial where I just talk about the products and what I'm using? Or maybe I'll do a combination of both. If this video turns out well and you guys like this video, I'll do a combination of makeup videos where I specifically just talk about the products, the get ready with me's, and videos where we talk about relationships, life, different stuff that's going on. That's only if this video turns out well. So now after I've contoured and the powder has set, I then go back in with my foundation brush to wipe away the baking powder. I feel like using my foundation brush just neutralizes my face and doesn't make it look flashback Mary vibes. Just using my foundation brush, just go back in. It just makes the bake and look so much more seamless, like this side compared to this side. This side looks good. Using my MAC highlighter, I'm just going to highlight my nose. And to highlight my nose, I only do the tip and the bridge section again. It's so crazy how your makeup develops over the years, because the other day I was looking at old videos of myself and old pictures of myself when I was 18 in first year of uni, and I thought my makeup was fire. I thought my makeup was like chef kiss. But now when I look back at my makeup, I'm like, oh my god, why did I leave my house with such horrendous makeup? Like, it was scary. But back then when I was in uni, I really believed my makeup was the shit. Embarrassing or what? It's crazy how you develop and your taste in things change as you get older. And for my blush, I'm gonna be using my Sleek blush. I've had this blush for years, which is kind of worrying because makeup does expire. But this blush is so beautiful. I honestly cannot use any other blush apart from Sleek blushes. They're just so pigmented and I just love them, especially like orange blushes on brown skin tones. Orange blushes on brown skin tones just show up really beautiful. I saw this makeup trick from Naomi Campbell where she puts her blush really close to her cheekbone and her eye. Apparently lifts your face up. I don't know whether it works, but that's what I do nowadays. And since she is a 90s iconic supermodel, we'll go with it. Wow, we love that for me. Ooh, I don't know whether to do highlighter on my cheeks, but 90s supermodels did not have highlighter on their cheeks, not that I remember. Yeah, it was very matte, so there was no highlighter, so I shouldn't even have put any highlighter on my nose, but that was part of the contour, so we're gonna leave that. So I'm not gonna put any highlighter on my cheeks because in the 90s the supermodels did not have highlighted cheeks. And now I'm just gonna line my lips with this brown lip liner. It's actually not even lip liner, it's eyeliner, but I'm using it as lip liner. And oh, this brown is so beautiful. Yes, I love. Okay. I'm going to use this MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, does it? I'm a little bit concerned whether the lip liner is a little bit too dark. Okay, she's cute. I like it. So this is the finished vibe. Let me just put some setting spray on my face. So I'm just going to be using some Morphe setting spray on my face. Okay, and now my hair. Time to take out these rollers out of my hair. So this Oh guys, I did this rollers on my own, so I don't know how they're gonna turn out. Rollers. I don't think I'm impressed, but you know, we can work with it. We can. Okay, so I'm going to use this hot comb just to like fix my edges and just try and style this roller set. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of me creating this 90s supermodel makeup look. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next videos.